Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York City. Let's go. So in front of me today, I can't believe it, 2020-21 Upper Deck SP Signature Edition K7 box number 8, Negate the Hate. Before the break, guys, do check out Puckley for my detailed rundown of Flagship and Allure and OPG and SP Game News and all of that stuff. Flair Ultra as well for my value analysis score, group break strategy, etc. Use the discount code DRIVE for 6% rebate if you subscribe to the monthly plan. Links in the description. So this is my last box from the case. So I'm probably the non-group breaker who's broken the most of this stuff. You guys know the drill at this point. Configuration, 5 cards per pack, 80 pack per box, 90 cards total, 2 inners of 8. Within a box break, expect your 2 autos, 1 profile bounty, 1 what they call rare hit, 3 parallels, and 10 inserts. Let's get into it. I do expect a weaker box because I believe I've hit all of our all-time future watches in the rest of the case, unfortunately. So let's just see. Hopefully we could hit maybe an insert auto that isn't terrible and maybe not hit one of the base gold parallel autos, which are typically fairly lowly, but always a historical and fun time when I break SP Signature Edition Legends. As I said, I still have a few boxes placed aside, which I don't intend to open up anytime soon, but it is time to finish this case out. You can see all my other breaks. They're all on YouTube, and you'll see all the fun I've had over the years with this stuff. So there is the Dennis Hextall, and we have the Bobby Hull. So this, by the way, is one of the short prints, this Bobby Hull, high series. And there is the Lanny McDonald Upper Deck canvas, a real beautiful one with his Cooper wristbands. Anderson, and there's Rick Vibe. So I'd be very, very happy if I could hit an all-time future watch acetate, or clear cut, if you will. So there is the Eddie Beers. We do have a dominant digits, and it's spun around, and it would be Berenson, as well as the Don Edwards, who I remember fondly, Shel Samuelson, and Randy Carlisle. He has an auto in this set, and he's in multiple jerseys, including the Toronto jersey. There is Guillaume Latendresse, also in a wild jersey in this product, as well as the Dennis Podvin hoisting it. Very nice. Craig Muni, Steve Thomas, and Salvador, one of our profiles, I believe. So there's Mark Bell, as well as the Marty Brodeur. And if you look at him, he is also a high series card. And there is the Stevie Y Profiles Bounty Program, and a Samuelson and a Trevor Linden. So you do want to hit his all-time future watch, it's a thing. Ed Van Imp, all these old school names, as well as Kyle Wellwood, and we have a Ryan Whitney Life After Hockey insert. All right, busy in retirement as an analyst for the NHL Network. Rick Chartra, I remember very fondly from the late 70s, early 80s, probably have his autograph, and there is the Denis Savard. So there is Vervegart, and Lilia, Ally Frady, and Johnny Leclerc from the Legion of Doom line. And this is not an auto, I believe it is just a canvas. I have very low hopes for this box because of all the all-time future watches we've already hit. There's the Gordie Howe short print. Oh, well, there you go. There's our first auto. So our first auto would be Alex Tanguay. I'm not surprised. I didn't realize it was whited out because it was white on the bottom, but there you go, the Alex Tanguay with his 40, beautiful auto, very nice auto. So this is the type of stuff, and I can even tell you the grouping down here, probably a common. Yeah, I don't have particularly high hopes for this particular box unless we hit some cool acetate. That would be ideal. All right, continuing on here, we have Gavin, and we do have a Ken Danico. So there you go, and that would be his number 3. Mike Gartner, Pronger, and Wayne Gretzky, and that is his low series, not his high series. His high series would be in his Rangers jersey, I think. So there's the Mike Zook, Vesa Toskala, as well as the Stefan Matteau, so Upper Deck canvas. And there's Steve Shutt, 60 goal scorer, and Gilles Meloche. So guaranteed one more auto, but it could be just a base auto, unfortunately, unless we hit a really nice base auto. This appears to be a base Decagons. So there's Luc Robitaille, and that would be none other than Dana Merzen. So that's just a base one. These are autoed as well, but they're on gold. And there's Felix the Cat. Felix the Cat does have a base auto that's kind of nice, probably more short printed. Burroughs and the Phil Esposito. So that is very nice. And you see him there with Chicago. He does, of course, have an all-time future watch, which I've hit in his Chicago jersey. Thankfully is just a base non-auto. So there you go. It's the Wilson, as well as the Billy Smith, Murphy, and the Terry O'Reilly. He's a decent one to hit. So last column, can we at least hit an all-time future watch acetate? That would be ideal. And there's our auto. Unfortunately, just a base auto. I kind of expected it as much in this particular box, just because we've done so well in the rest of the case, which means I probably should have just pawned it off on eBay, but I'm not that guy. I'm not going to dump my bad boxes on eBay. There's Coffee, there is the Beezer, as well as Jackman, and the Beezer does have Beezer inscriptions in Upper Deck products. This happens to be the Gartner, I believe, base Upper Deck canvas, and in fact it is. I just remember that Spectrum lighting. Mathieu Dandonneau. So can we hit anything else? Base all-time future watch would be nice as well too. And no, it's just a profiles. Byron Defoe, Cam Neely, and it is a Patrick Roy though. So again, the Bounty, a long expired. Nystrom and Marois, who also has autos. And that appears to be the Ray Bork Evolve. And you see him at the end of the career with his cup, etc. Shane Corson, and there is the Dallas Smith. Last pack before our base auto to end the case. A little bit of a lackluster box, of course, and that's just a base gold. All right, so there is the Marois, speaking of his auto, Pronovost and Holzinger. All right, so can we at least hit, it isn't a black, it's just a gold. Can we at least hit a short printed one would be ideal. We'll see, we'll see. But definitely gold foil, so it's absolutely an auto. It's probably a lowly name, someone pretty obscure, but we'll see. So there's Dale Howard-Chuck, and let's see, maybe a goaltender would be good, right? We want to see hair, we don't want to see a helmet. And there's a helmet. And we hit, oh, Ray Ferraro. Okay, we'll take Ray Ferraro. That's actually one of the better ones. If you're gonna hit like a lowly one, we actually hit a known quantity. He is a legend commentator in Canada at this point and beyond, of course. So there's the Ray Ferraro. Not what I expected, and certainly in his Isles jersey, really, really surprising to see him. So we'll take that. So there you go. So it was the type of box I thought we'd hit, right? So that's basically it, guys. That was a ton of fun. Obviously, I was a little bit reluctant to open the last box, knowing that I'd already hit all the all-time future watches and I was about to revert to the mean, and I'm not the guy who's gonna pawn these off on eBay for $600, knowing there's no all-time future watch in it. I've been on the other side of it. Sometimes you'll buy singles of old school boxes where they can actually weight them and stuff, and that is just not cool to me. I think you like a randomized box. That said, it wasn't actually a terrible box. Certainly for a base auto, that was actually a pretty nice one. Also in a jersey I don't always sort of associate him with. He was with the Islanders, but he was also with LA. I know he was with the Hartford Whalers as well, like Gordy. So that was a lot of fun, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a fun series. You can go and see all my other breaks if you want to relive some of my best boxes from this stuff, because I have so many best boxes. And do check out Puckley, of course, for all of my research and analytics on the new products coming out. Use the discount code Dryden for 6% discount on the monthly plan. I'm in Fultoncards, doing the honor of sub-liking, hashtagging Dryden. This is certainly one of my favorite products ever. Yeah, Fultoncards, live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York City.
The river of deceit rolls down. Yeah. The only direction we flow is down. Down, oh down.